Eschen with his parents, Laura and Chris Eschen. Next up, number 11, Tyler Hughes with Ryan and Amy Stanton. Next up, catcher number 14, Gabe Sawyer, and his parents, Chris Sawyer and Jennifer Sawyer. And then this is her phone. Number 17, Grant Malika. Grant's parents are Christy and Todd Malika. Zach. Tanya and Tony Klingle-Holtz.
Oh, you can, instead of Tony, you can do Kelly Moreland.
Is it Tony Klingle-Holtz?
Klingle-Hoots.
Klingle-Hoots. Is it just Tony Klingle-Hoots and Kelly Moreland?
Tanya Klingle-Hoots and Kelly Moreland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no Tony.
No. I don't think. Yeah, you're good.
Klingle-Hoots. Number 21, Zach Moreland. Tanya Klingle-Hoots. Kelly Moreland. And number 22, Charlie Monahan. And it looks like Art is here today, Art Monahan, and his mom is Emily. Please welcome number 23, Nolan Thompson. And Nolan's parents are Kristen and Ross Thompson. Number 36, Isaiah Steiner, Kelly Debnan, and Paul Graham. Spitz, what's your passcode? 1209. No. Are we going with Cadence next? Yeah. Okay. And we're going to do Andy at the end? Sure. Okay. Is it? How do you say your last name? Katavi. All right. And our first manager is Cadence Katavi with Carrie and Steve Katavi. And our other manager is Keaton Wallach, with his parents, Kerry Wallach and Dan Wallach. And number 1, Andy Block. John and Deanna Block. What do you want to go to in next? What do you want to do next? They're going to take it now. Okay, they're going in now. Okay. Just a round of applause for all of our seniors. If we could give all of our parents and our seniors another huge round of applause for a great season this year. Parents and seniors, make sure you stick around here for some photos. Real quick.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Seckler Park in Northfield, Minnesota, where the Northfield Raiders are taking on the New Ulm Eagles. The Raiders coming into this one 11-4, 10-2 in the Big Nine Conference, currently sitting in second. New Ulm sitting at 3-10, sitting at fifth in the Big South Big Conference. Both teams needing wins here today to continue on their way as they continue to fight for a conference title. The Raiders coming off a big sweep over the Owatonna Huskies on Thursday. New Ulm coming in on an 8-game losing streak, looking to right this ship before the end of the season. But first, let's catch up with the New Ulm head coach, Kevin Briggs. Brought the visiting coaches interviews brought to you by Century 21 Atwood, Professional Pride Realty. They're a Professional Pride group. They're unstoppable together. Here's the coach. Here with the head coach for the New Ulm baseball squad, Coach Kevin Briggs. Coach, how would you describe the season up to this point for your boys?
Well, you know, it's been a tough go so far, but we're in the process kind of a youth movement, and so with that comes some inexperience, and that's shown on the diamond. And yet, I'm optimistic because we've been in most games right down 4 or 5 one-run losses, and you know, we're not quitting. We finish until the end. We're just in some cases the other team's better.
You mentioned a little bit of a tough skid, especially the last couple of weeks. What have you guys been working on recently in practice to try and get back on track here today?
Well, our hitting's coming around. It was a weak spot. We were striking out too much. That's getting better, but we just got to put all 3 phases together. If we pitch well, we don't hit. If we hit, we don't pitch well, and so we got to do all that in one game and see if we can come on top.
And this is for the Northfield broadcast. So who are some of the guys on your squad that we should be keeping an eye out for?
Well, I'm starting 2 freshmen. My leadoff hitter and my center fielder are freshmen. We have a pretty good catcher, Aiden Jensen. He's hitting like 450 or so. And I'm starting my ace. And he's not an ace that's going to blow it by you, but it's the best we got this year. So, and that's Blaine Olson.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Yep, thanks.
Locally owned and operated, Professional Pride Realty specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural property. Search the entire multiple listing service at professionalpriderealty.com or call us at 507-663-1100.
Welcome back to Seckler Park, where we are just a few minutes away from first pitch. But first, let's catch up with the Northfield head coach, Spitzak. Coach, what do you got to say about tonight? All right, here with the Northfield head coach, Spitzak. Coach, big sweep versus Owatonna on Thursday. How did that feel to get that one done?
Yeah, that was a little exciting there at the end. You know, we set the goal of if we wanted to stay kind of in position, we needed to go get 2, and guys did a good job. You know, it's tough on a doubleheader to stay focused all the time, but it was nice to get 2, that's for sure.
You got Tyler Hughes on the bump today against New Ulm. How's he been looking this season? How does he feel going into today?
You know, we knew coming into the season he'd be one of our top guys on the mound, and he's done that. He's pitched against some tough teams, and his last outing shut out West. So he's done a great job for us on the mound, and you know, being senior day, I think there's a little added extra energy there. So we're excited to have him out there today.
And speaking of the senior day, you got a big senior class that you're commemorating here today. First year as a head coach, what does it mean for this class? And what did this class do for you to make the transition easy? And what does it mean to these guys?
This is a great group of seniors, and getting to be with them last year and then during the Legion, I knew that coming in that they'd be just awesome as far as their leadership and how they go about doing things. Great example for our whole program, and they've done such a great job, and I appreciate having a group like that for my first year that I know I can look to for leadership, and they've done a great job all year.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Yeah, thank you.
That was the Northfield head coach, Josh Spitzak. We are just about 10 minutes away from first pitch here at Seckler Park in Northfield, Minnesota. I am A.J. Reister, and in the booth with me today is none other than Joey Hudson. Joey, you've been able to watch a lot of this team this season. What have been your thoughts about how the season's gone so far for the Raiders, and what do they need to do to get another win here tonight?
Yeah, Raiders have had a great season so far. They've had most of the season, they've had a great mix of juniors and seniors playing in the field, and I think that for today, they just got to keep the bats alive and support their pitching with great defense. That's been a little bit of a struggle all year for them, and they've committed some few errors, so they just got to look to keep their eyes on the ball, field the ball cleanly, and get the throw out to first, and I think they'll have a great day today.
Yeah, the Raiders certainly looking for another great day. As we talked about earlier, came off that 2-game sweep over the Owatonna Huskies. And as we were talking about with head coach Josh Spitzak, Tyler Hughes is on the bump today. Getting a quick look at him. This will be his 5th game starting so far in 21 innings pitched. He's 2-1. He's allowed 22 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned, 1 walk, 26 strikeouts, and has a 2.0 ERA. Raiders looking to rely on the senior Tyler Hughes on senior night here for the Northfield Raiders. We are exactly 10 minutes away from first pitch. You're watching Northfield Baseball right here on NorthfieldLive.com. Where they're trying to get to the point for Peterson, picks it up, crashing the net, fires, and scores! Julia Peterson gives the Raiders a 2-0.
Again, pass to the right. Kaiser with a shot, and he scores! Are you kidding me? Camden Kaiser with a shot to go from the point, and the Raiders win! Raiders win!
For females, for team, Maggie Malika.
All the way over there can do that. As here comes Fish, he crashes the net, goes top shelf. That's his 4th goal of the ball game, and the Raiders double the overtime. Important grab is in there, strike 3. Got Shopper looking for outnumbered through the neutral zone. He takes it out to Klotz. He's gonna fire on that and score. Spencer Klotz goes up top, and it's 1-0 Raiders. Start off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Megan Snyder can be the hero. First pitch to Snyder. She's gonna bunt it. Throw to first is nobody's there. It gets past her. Here comes Blandon to the plate, and she's gonna score in the Raiders.
Klotz, he's made good spin move. Klotz, he's shot. He scores! Spencer Klotz puts the Raiders up 5-4.
Second. 2-1 pitch to step lined into the right center gap, and that one's gonna drop for a base hit. Peterson's gonna round third and score.
Yeah, so jumper by Richardson, good. That was a nice turnaround jumper by Richardson.
Marcus, there's a centering pass, and it's good. And guess who? That's number 12, Kaiser, with another goal on the season. That's number 24 for Camden Kaiser.
On his back, and championship round. Big triplet to the plate. She lines this one into right field. That one gets down for a base hit. Horman is going to go through the stop sign. She's going to score. This game is tied. Or they're trying to get it.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Locally owned and operated, Professional Pride Realty specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural property. Search the entire multiple listing service at professionalpriderealty.com or call us at 507-663-1100.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Welcome back to Seckler Field. We are exactly 5 minutes away from first pitch. We'll let Ryan Heinrichs take over for the starting lineups. But for now, Joey, we got a good game here today. The Northfield Raiders, as we said, coming in 11-4 on the season, 10-2 in the Big Nine, just behind the Rochester Mayo Spartans. This one necessarily isn't a point game for the Raiders, but they do have some upcoming games that we can get into here in a little bit. But what would a win here today mean for the Raiders moving forward?
Yeah, it would mean some great momentum going into sections in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And taking a look ahead at their schedule once I pull it up here about the Northfield Raiders. Again, they're just second, right behind the Rochester Mayo Spartans. Again, a win today would not necessarily mean any points for or against the Raiders. They're 10-2 in conference. Rochester Mayo currently sitting at 8-2 in the conference. With looking ahead at the Northfield schedule, they do have some Big Nine matchups coming up. On Tuesday, they got the Red Wing Wingers, and then they got Rochester Century on Thursday, and then next Monday, a doubleheader against the Rochester Mayo Spartans, which obviously are sitting on top of the Big Nine, so it may very well come down to that doubleheader.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Today, as it's senior day, we have more seniors in the lineup than usual. Notably, junior Austin Kep is not in the lineup today, but I'm sure that the Raiders will be able to make up for that bet.
Yeah, and they got Zach Moreland in for senior day today. He's going to get to start in left field, and from what I've heard, he'll only be out there for one pitch so that he does get his commemoration as being a part of this baseball squad. So he'll get to start in left for one pitch, then he'll come off the field,
Gotcha.
and they'll do some substitutions for that. I was talking to Zach a little bit in the dugout about his thumb. He said he got surgery on Thursday. He broke it. He broke his left thumb in like 6 or 7 different places. And the funny thing he told me is that it was supposed to be about a 30-minute surgery. It ended up taking about 3 hours. So a little bit bigger of a problem than the doctors might have thought. They don't have quite a timeline on him yet. But Zach Moreland will get the start out and left so that he can get the commemoration for being a senior on the squad.
Yeah, they're not going to let him be out there with a cast on.
I don't think that'd be the best thing. If anything goes out that way, it might be kind of tough for him to make a catch on that broken left thumb.
Yeah, we've also got senior Joey Sickler and making his first start today at DH for the pitcher Tyler Hughes in the 9 hole.
Yeah, we can see what Joey Sickler can do today if we take a look at the stats on Game Changer that are taken by the...
Here, I'll run through this intro here first because I'm not sure when we're going to start it. So today's starting lineups today are going to be brought to us by Ritchie Eye Clinic. Make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Swing in to spring with up to $500 off all LASIK treatments.
So once the starting lineups get going here, we'll send it over to Ryan Heinz. But let's take... Well, never mind.
Welcome to Seckler Park for today's high school baseball game between the New Ulm Eagles and your Northfield Raiders. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of high school baseball. Today we're going to start off with the starting lineup for the Eagles. Leading off, number 12, designated hitter, Parker Neubauer. Third baseman, number 1, Luke Seuss. Catcher, number 16, Aiden Jensen. Out in right field today, number 8, Ethan Thompson. Left field today, number 10, Ian Brutally. Second baseman, number 3, Jackson Bugler. Center fielder, number 2, Zach Hubbard. First baseman, number 16, Caden Larson. Eagles shortstop, number 6, Graham Glazer. Taking the hill today, pitcher, number 11, Blaine Olson. And tonight here is senior night, and we are honoring 12 Raiders who have been amazing examples of how to be successful, both on and off the field. These young men have been great competitors, teammates, and leaders throughout their high school career, and are all great models for our future Raiders. We will announce our seniors tonight, starting with number 1, Andy Block. Number 4, Joseph Sickler. Number 5, Spencer Melgren. Number 7, Oliver Holleroon. Number 8, Jake Eschen. Number 11, Tyler Hughes. Number 14, Gabe Sawyer. Number 17, Grant Malika. Number 21, Zach Borland. Number 22, Charlie Monahan. Number 23, Nolan Thompson. Number 36, Isaiah Steiner. Raiders are managed by Cadence Katavi and manager Keaton Wallach. We thank these seniors for all the dedication and hard work they have given to Northfield Baseball's program. They have had a success on the diamond, but this group's character will leave an even bigger impact for the program going forward. We wish you all the best in your future plans, and thanks again for all you have done for Raider baseball. At this time, we ask you to please stand, remove your headwear, face the flag behind home plate as we play our national anthem.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and they score! And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to go on the French and score! Kayla Puppy!
Shot for three. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally. That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do. Schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Back here at Seckler Park in Northfield, Minnesota, it's Tyler Hughes starting on the bump for the Northfield Raiders. Leading off for New Ulm, it'll be Parker Neubauer, the designated hitter. Then after that, it'll be the third baseman Luke Seuss, and then the catcher Aiden Jensen to start things off for the Eagles.
Yeah, Tyler Hughes, Gustavus commit. He's planning to attend there after the season's ending. But first, he will face here at against the New Ulm Eagles.
Tyler Hughes, as we said, coming into this game with a 2.0 ERA. Only a couple walks this season and 21 innings pitched. So we get started here. Again, a big one for the Raiders. Not necessarily for points in the Big Nine, but momentum moving ahead as they will have Red Wing later on this week. Now, obviously, the Raiders will have the doubleheader against Rochester Mayo circled on their calendars moving forward.
Yeah, and here is their leadoff hitter, number 12, Parker Neubauer. DHing for the pitcher, Blaine Olson, wearing number 11. And he takes the first pitch outside. There he is. Getting a round of applause as junior Austin Kapp takes over in left field.
So Zach, with his cast on his left arm, gets a nice ovation from the crowd and gets some high fives in the dugout. Austin Kapp takes over in left. Austin Kapp has been a stud for the Raiders this season. Kapp this season batting .462, so
yeah,
be tough to have him not in the lineup.
Kept leading the team in basically every hitting category that you can imagine. I think we went through it the other day. The only one he wasn't leading then was triples.
Yeah, he leads the team in batting average, on base percentage, OPS, doubles, RBIs, and hit by pitches.
Yeah. Next pitch was in there for a strike, brings us to 2-1. And there's strike two on the fastball.
So Hughes has some options here as he works ahead in the count 2-2. Try to get Neubauer to chase here with off speed, or he can go with some heat, high heat.
Next pitch, grounded to first baseman Jake Ashton, who fields it and steps on first for the out.
And Hughes went with the high heat there. Got Neubauer to ground to the first baseman Ashton for out number 1.
That brings up Luke Seuss playing third base. We're at number 1. Seuss, another right-handed batter. First pitch up and away.
Taking a look around the field for the Raiders. Got Hughes on the mound. Behind the dish is Gabe Sawyer. Over at first is Eschen. Second, you have Spencer Melgren. At third, you got Nolan Thompson. At short, Jake Geiger. And left, Zach Mullen was just replaced by Austin Koepp. In center, it is Cam Kaiser. And right is the senior Charlie Monahan. Joey Sickler will be DHing for the Raiders today.
And there's strike one, brings us to 2-1.
Third baseman Thompson takes a few steps in, just a couple steps back from the grass.
There's strike two, brings us to 2-2. That ball's popped up backwards and out of play.
When talking with the New Ulm head coach Kevin Briggs, said, 3-10 record, 2-6 in the Big South. Not necessarily the best record, but this team has been in all of their games. A lot of one-run losses and throughout the season, but this last weekend they had a tough skid against Red Wing and Rocori. A couple of blowout wins against New Ulm.
We have moved to full count, and the full count pitch has popped up backwards.
But New Ulm, they've been in every single game, and their head coach Kevin Briggs said it's always just been one of the three things that hasn't been clicking.
And there's a ground ball to the right side of the infield. Second baseman Spencer Melgren flips it on to first baseman Jake Eschen to get the out.
Slow roller right side. Melgren, great job charging in. Just a nice easy flip to Eschen for out number 2, 2 up, 2 down. Tyler Hughes moving quickly through the order here.
Batter is Aiden Jensen, catcher for New Ulm, wearing number 16.
And this is a guy Coach Briggs talked about in the pregame interview as one of their studs this season.
First pitch curveball, just high.
When the offense seems to be cold for the Eagles, he's normally able to rely on this kid right here up to the plate.
And there's strike one on the outside corner.
Hughes seems to be working him with the off-speed pitch. That was back-to-back off-speed pitches. That one was able to sneak in there for a strike.
And there's another one. Assuming Hughes also got the memo that he's one of their best hitters and he is not giving him anything to hit.
Yeah. Doesn't want to give him anything over the plate.
There's a fastball, but high. Brings us to 2-2.
Try to get him in the chase there. It was a nice. After a couple of breaking balls, try to get him with the high speed up top in the zone. Just missed high.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Foul.
Yeah, had
Popped
Jensen
up, hit the lip right by home plate, but just rolled foul.
Yeah, he had Jensen way out in front on that off-speed pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just barely able to nick it. A bounce foul, like you said, off that lip of the grass. A big lip.
Yeah, really stands out there.
Almost like a little mound.
Easy. We just rolled this field last week, so trademark.
Oh, gets him swinging on the curveball there, and ends the inning 1-2-3. Raiders still tied 0-0 going to the bottom of the first. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. New Ulm pitcher Blaine Olson taking the mound. We're at number 11. He's not hitting as he's being DH'd for by their leadoff hitter Parker Newbar. Leadoff batter for the Raiders will be Jake Geiger. Okay, yeah. Nah. Geiger led off, I think, every game this season. And I think I've seen him swing at one first pitch the entire time. And maybe one first pitch his entire life. So we can bet that this first pitch will be taken.
Looking at Jake Geiger's stats through 15 games played this season, coming in with a 339 average, a 413 on base, and a 770 OPS. He's got 18 singles, 1 double, 5 RBIs, 20 runs, 7 walks on the season. Only has 7 strikeouts in 64 plate appearances.
Yeah, Jake's basically just a leadoff hitter made in the lab. I mean, just does everything right. First pitch taken for a ball, second pitch the same.
And when you got a guy who can see a lot of pitches, works a lot of walks, gets that pitcher working in the top of the lineup, that's your prototypical leadoff hitter.
Yeah. Next pitch in there for a strike.
Geiger's got some speed as well, as we've seen on the ice.
Oh, absolutely. 2-1 pitch, grounded to shortstop. Has trouble with it, and Geiger's aboard safely.
There's a little bit of a bobble there.
Yeah, tried to feel it right on that lip and just couldn't get it cleanly.
We're going to have to worry about that lip all day. I know we were just told that it got rolled, but that's two plays in a row there that we had to mention it.
That'll bring up the senior Spencer Melgren playing second base. We're number 5.
And right off the bat, Melgren has a chance to move Geiger into scoring position. We might see him steal right off the bat. He's got 6 stolen bases this season. But he does not take off. Geiger, Melgren, and Novotny are all tied for second on the team in stolen bases. Cam Kaiser leads the team with 8. He's batting the 3 spot on deck behind Melgren.
Pitcher steps off, fakes the throw to first. Yeah, Spencer, along with being a great second baseman and hitter, is a great weightlifter, too. Broke his own state record this past season, Olympic weightlifting season. And takes that second pitch for a ball. Brings us 2-0.
Yeah, when looking at his stats this season, 292 average, 382 on base, a 757 OPS, 10 singles, 4 doubles as well, 7 RBIs and 12 runs scored.
Ball grounded, took a big hop at third baseman, and a great play of throwing it on the second to get Geiger out.
And nice play by the third baseman there, Luke Seuss. Got it on the high hop, like you said, just an absolute bullet to get the speedy Geiger at second, but couldn't get the relay to first to turn 2. Able to get the leadoff hitter. 4 out, number 1.
Yeah, that'll bring up Cam Kaiser playing center field, wearing number 13.
Kaiser this season batting .413 with a 5.34 on base and a 1,187 OPS.
And that ball is hammered into right center field. Outfielder's going back. Center fielder makes the catch on the run at the warning track. And Melgren is back safely at first. Kaiser really put a lot into that swing.
Yeah, he's got 3 doubles and 4 triples this season. He put an absolute charge into that one to deep right center, but just a nice play out there by the right fielder Ethan Thompson, able to track it down for out number 2 and hold Melgren over there at first.
Then we have Austin Kep playing left field. He's wearing 18, I believe. First pitch in there for a strike. Kep came in here to relieve Zach Moreland after 1 pitch, as he was recovering from a broken thumb. So, hoping for a speedy recovery there. Next pitch taken for a ball.
And when he said a 3-hour surgery after it's supposed to be only 30 minutes, yeah, that's might be a little more serious than he might have thought after he slid into first base. There's a lesson for you kids.
Yeah, be careful. Next pitch fell off backwards.
We talked a little bit about Kep when he came into the game. Leads the team in average, batting .462, and on base with a 5.56, has a 1,229 OPS, 15 singles, 7 doubles, 2 triples on the season, as well as 22 RBIs.
That ball's flying into center field. Center fielder coming in. Cam's under it, makes the catch. Raiders down. Strand one on no hits. We're going to the top of the second. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Game's tied 0-0 going into the top of the second. We are here at senior night, so we'll keep an eye out for any possible substitutions that could be going on. But it looks like we have pretty much the starting lineup, except for Austin Kep taking over for Zach Moreland left field, as Zach was only in for one pitch.
Now it'll be the
right fielder Ethan Thompson wearing number 8.
Thompson in the cleanup spot after the Eagles went 3 up and 3 down in the first. A quick inning from Tyler Hughes as he comes back out for his second inning of work.
First pitch curveball in there for a strike.
And Hughes has been working that off-speed pitch, especially against Aiden Jensen. And he starts Thompson off one with here. There's
another curveball low. Around the same spot, he got Jensen to swing out to end the last inning.
Yeah, when he gets ahead in the count and he uses that off-speed pitch, it can be really nasty.
There's a fastball. Got him off, and he fouls back.
Yeah, slow him down and speed him right back up there with the fastball high at the letters. Now Hughes has a couple of options here ahead in the count 1-2.
And that ball's outside.
Tried to go with the heat, just missed that outside corner. Could try and go with the off-speed here again in the dirt to get Thompson swinging.
There's the off-speed, little dribbler, but foul down the first base line.
And he had Thompson way out in front of that one, just able to foul it off to stay alive.
Yeah, Thompson did a great job of just fouling it off. We're at 2-2 after the foul ball. And that ball swung foul-tipped. Sawyer just couldn't hold on. We'll stay at 2-2.
You could hear it tip off the glove of Sawyer. Nearly was able to bring it down for out number 1, but we'll do it again here, 2-2.
Yeah, it moved just a little bit too much, or Sawyer couldn't grab it, but I'm sure you won't see that a whole lot. There it is, swing and a miss on the fastball. Thompson set down swinging. That'll bring him Ian Brodling, maybe? Playing left field wearing number 10. That ball grounded to shortstop Jake Geiger. Fields it, throws it to first. Got him in time.
Great job by Geiger on the slow roller that kind of died in the grass.
Yeah.
Came up, made the play. Nice throw to first. I did not see the lip come into play as my dad, Lance Reister, decides to point out to me after I made a couple of comments about it earlier, but that's all right.
Very defensive over that lip. Geiger fielded that ball just behind the pitcher's mound. First pitch to Brudler in there for a strike.
I'm still keeping my eye on that lip. That one just misses outside. Nice pitch there by Hughes, trying to paint that outside corner. Really going after that outside corner on these Eagles hitters. Doesn't get the call there either.
Yeah, just outside. Hughes been a great 1-2 punch with Thompson all year as starting pitchers for the Raiders. Of course, other guys made spot starts, but they have a really headline of this rotation. That ball was just outside. Brings up to 3-1.
And home plate umpire not giving any room on that outside corner.
And the 3-1 just outside for a walk.
Yeah, you could see Gabe Sawyer not super happy about a few of those calls in that at-bat, but nonetheless, he'll be the first base runner for the Eagles tonight after a quick start from Hughes, a couple of strikeouts.
And that'll bring up the New Ulm center fielder, Zach Hubbard, wearing number 2. First pitch swinging. And misses. As right-handed center fielder looks to do some damage with runner on first and 2 outs. There's a ball just outside. That ball just outside brings us 2-1. Balls are very close. Swinging and missing on the 2-1 brings us 2-2.
Yeah, Hughes is going to have to make an adjustment here. He's been trying to attack that outside corner, but home plate umpire just not giving it to him. There he brought it in a little bit, went high with the fastball. He'll get a swing and a miss.
2-2 pitch, swung on and missed to end the inning. Eagles strain 1 on 1 walk. No runs. Tied 0-0 going into the bottom of the second. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
The snow seems to be melting, and spring is just around the corner. So make sure your car is ready to jump into the warming weather with Witt Brothers. Witt Brothers will give you the confidence you need and deserve in your ride as you spring forward with the best service and parts for your car. Don't let those potholes rattle your peace of mind, and may this spring bring a smooth ride. For all of your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're here in the bottom of the second, still tied 0-0. Leadoff batter for the inning will be Jake Eschen. Eschen, I believe, the only lefty bat in either lineup today. First pitch to him. In there for a strike.
Eschen this season batting .333 with a .417 on base, .798 OPS. He's got 2 doubles on the season with 8 RBIs and 8 runs as well.
Next pitch, curveball swinging and missing. Brings us to 0-2.
One thing that really catches my eye, we look through the stats for these Raiders, not a whole lot of strikeouts. Eschen only has 9 and 42 at-bats this season.
Next pitch, pop foul. Eschen got some great power when he pulls it, but also when he hits it the other way.
Definitely some room in that left center gap as the center fielder, Hubbard, shading towards right center.
Next pitch, curveball ripped into the second baseman, who throws it on to first for the out.
Eschen went upstairs for that one, ended up pounding it into the ground right to the second baseman, Jackson Bugler. An easy ground out for Bugler for out number 1.
That brings up the right fielder, Charlie Monahan, wearing number 22. First pitch, Monahan brushes him off the plate a little bit.
Charlie Monahan this season batting .333. He's got a couple of doubles on the season as well with 7 RBIs.
Next pitch popped up. Second baseman going over the line, makes the catch.
Nice play again.
Yeah, great play by the second baseman for New Ulm, Jackson Bugler.
And back-to-back plays for him. Able to get 2 up, 2 down.
Then with the third baseman, Nolan Thompson, wearing number 23. Nolan having a great year at the plate and on the mound. First pitch to him, just outside.
Thompson this season has a home run with 3 RBIs and 6 runs scored. Oh, he's got some power.
Yeah, that ball's popped up very high. Catcher trying to make the catch and is able to end the inning. Raiders 3 up, 3 down. We're going into the top of the third here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Game tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitcher still Tyler Hughes. Done a great job of shutting down these New Ulm Eagles bats. Leadoff hitter for them this inning will be Caden Larson.
Hughes through 2 innings now. Has compiled 3 strikeouts and a walk.
Larson playing first, wearing 20. This is a right guy. I think I have the wrong number in here for the book, but that's it. We're in 21. Yeah, I think that's it. Got 2 16s in here. First pitch in there for a strike on the fastball. Hughes been keeping the New Ulm hitters off balance all day. And that's fastball high for ball 1.
When you look at Tyler Hughes, I mean, we talked about in the last inning, really likes to use that big looping curveball to get hitters out in front.
Next pitch fouled off for strike 2. It's 1-2.
And Spitzak really highlighted him as a guy that he knew was going to lean on coming into this season. He got quite a few starts last season as a junior. Came in as one of their more defined starting pitchers, one that has some experience at the varsity level.
Yeah, Hughes made the opening day start for the Raiders. He's been pretty great all year. Next pitch swinging for strike 3. That'll be Hughes' 4th strikeout.
Hughes right there just went with the high heat and actually had Larson a little bit out in front. He might have been looking for the fastball, but just didn't time it up quite right. So now they'll bring up the shortstop, Graham Glaser. Yeah.
4-6. Swings through the high fastball. Oh, 1 count. Second pitch in there for a strike. Fastball on the lower part of the plate. 0-2 pitch high on the fastball.
You'd hear Hughes give a little bit of a grunt there.
Yeah.
Try to throw it hard, but also might have felt it slip out of his hands a little bit, go high.
We'll see if we see an off speed here. And we don't, with the fastball just outside.
Sawyer wanted that one. Is right on the black of the plate, but home plate umpire staying consistent, not giving that outside corner for Hughes.
Yeah, we saw the same thing last inning with the Raiders at bat. That ball is hitting to center field pretty solidly. Kaiser under it, makes the catch. And we'll be going to the top of the order with Parker Newbar.
Hughes continues to move quickly here, 2 up, 2 down. And that one's just a soft pop-up. Center fielder Kaiser, he was able to come in, make an easy play for out number 2.
Newbar grounded out to first baseman Jake Eschen in his last at-bat. Curveball, ground ball, right side, and foul. Very softly hit as pitcher Tyler Hughes went over and grabbed it.
Yeah, swinging bunt up the first base line.
Yeah.
Hughes initially came off the mound with the intent to possibly pick it up and throw him out, but realized it probably would have been a tough play. Let it go foul.
Yeah, I don't even know if it hit the lip and went foul. I think it was just so much spin on that ball.
So we can't blame the lip this time.
Not
what
blame
you're
the
saying.
lip this time is basically what I'm saying, yeah. Next pitch popped up, though. Hughes running over to the first base dugout, but gives up as that ball's out of play.
Hughes works himself into another 0-2 count. Second one we've seen this inning after he worked ahead on Glazer.
We'll see if he can get his 5th K on the day so far. New Ulm, an all-righty lineup against the righty Hughes. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to shortstop Jake Geiger. Fields it cleanly. Throws it on to first in time. That'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We're still tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to the bottom of the third. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Leadoff hitter for the inning will be senior catcher Gabe Sawyer, wearing number 14. Sawyer has a very nice .350 on base percentage so far in this season. We'll see if he can draw a walk, get a base hit here. First pitch to Sawyer. Swung on and missed.
Sawyer fastball hunting there.
Yeah.
He saw that high fastball up in the zone. Eyes got big. Swung at first pitch he saw.
Next pitch to Sawyer. Gets him ducking on the curveball inside. Tried to go for the backdoor curve. Maybe Sawyer ducking it made a ball there. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed in the low curve. Brings us to 1-2.
You can tell he's up there looking for a fastball. That one he just couldn't quite see out of the hand of the pitcher. Got him way out in front on the off-speed pitch.
I'm sure Sawyer will be ready for anything here. There's the fastball low. Brings us 2-2.
Yeah, Blaine Olson pitching well so far for New Ulm. He's only let up one base hit so far.
2-2 pitch popped up, foul backwards, and out of play. So we'll stay at 2-2. Blaine Olson pitching to catcher Gabe Sawyer. And that's swung on and missed for strike 3.
Yeah, Sawyer way out in front on the off-speed pitch.
That'll bring the senior Joey Sickler making his first start today. I believe it's his first varsity start. He is DHing today. He is 1 for 1 on the season. He has 3 plate appearances, but only 1 at bat. Checks his swing. No, he did not.
Close call there.
Yeah.
But first base umpire says no, he did not.
Next pitch popped up. Second baseman looks like he's right under it. Makes the catch. That'll bring us to the top of the order with Jay Geiger.
Geiger, in his last plate appearance, reached on an error. He beat out the throw over by the shortstop, who bobbled it.
First pitch to Geiger, ball inside. Next pitch in there for a strike on the backdoor curve. Brings us to 1-1.
Geiger, as we like to talk about in the hockey season, not the biggest guy out there, but he can land a pretty big hit. He won't have to worry about that in baseball necessarily, but he's got some good power.
Yeah, Geiger, a tri-sport star here in baseball, hockey, and football. That ball's grounded up the middle. Shortstop is able to field it, but can't get the throw off. He bobbled it a little bit, but I don't think it mattered at all.
Oh, that would have been a very tough play for the shortstop to make as he was going towards his left.
That was the Raiders' first hit of the day. That'll bring up the senior Spencer Melgren.
Yeah, Graham Glaser right there. That would have been tough. Going to his left with all of his momentum going towards right center would have been a tough play for him to try and spin around and throw to first with the speedy Geiger going down the line.
Yeah, Spencer going to St. John's after the season, or after this year. First pitch tries the backdoor curve, but inside.
Grounded into a fielder's choice in his last AB. On a ground ball to third baseman.
And that ball's up and in for ball 2. 2-0 count to Melgren. Geiger on first with 2 outs. Pitcher steps off, no throw. Pitch to Melgren. Taken for ball 3. 3-0 count now. Assuming Melgren will have the red light sign. Not swinging. Take sign is what the word I was looking for. There we go. And pitch inside. 4-pitch walk. Spencer Melgren brings up Cam Kaiser.
And good patience there by Melgren. Didn't chase anything out of the zone. Didn't get too trigger happy, able to work a walk, and now Cam Kaiser comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position and Jake Geiger and Melgren on first.
Yeah, Kaiser put a drive into right center field in his first at-bat.
Went 1 for 4 in their last game against Owatonna.
First pitch ball.
And he's been one of those guys for Northfield, a tri-sport athlete, and seems to be good just about everything he plays.
Yeah.
Plays football and hockey as well with Geiger.
Yeah, everything he really touches turns to gold. He has a 1-1 count.
Geiger takes a big lead at second.
Kaiser takes a big swing and a miss. 1-1 pitch brings us to 1-2. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Curveball brushes him off the plate a little bit there.
Geiger's taking a big lead over there at second. Shortstop shading more towards the third base side. Be interesting here with Kaiser at the plate to see if Geiger tries to take off early.
Yeah, second baseman holding him on a little bit. And that'll bring us to full. Full count, 2 outs, runner on first and second.
Runners will be off on the pitch.
Absolutely.
Big spot here for Kaiser.
Pitch to him. Popped up. Catcher going back. Makes the catch by the fence. Raiders strand 2-on-1 hit. Game still tied. 0-0 going at the top of the 4th. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we are back to Raider Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. It is a 70-degree day outside. Perfect baseball weather here at Seckler Field.
Really different than yesterday. It was kind of chilly.
It was pretty chilly yesterday. Leadoff batter for the New Ulm Eagles will be Luke Seuss.
In the morning, we just came off some big rain.
Yeah.
It was still raining a little bit in the morning. Yesterday it was really cold, and now today the sun's been out all day, sweating. Just awesome. It's constantly changing here in Minnesota.
Yeah. First pitch to Seuss, ball high.
And Seuss in his last at-bat grounded out to the second baseman Melgren. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Next pitch, ball low in the dirt. Brings us 2-0. Two-0 count. Strike in there on the low and away corner. Two and 1 count. And the pitch rushes him off the plate a little bit. The ball inside. Brings us 3-1.
Hughes working behind the count now, 3-1. Has to dial it back in here, throw something in the zone, but you don't want to leave it over the plate for a guy like Seuss.
Yeah. And that's ball low in the dirt.
Seuss works a walk.
That brings up Aiden Jensen, catcher wearing number 16.
He struck out in his last at-bat, but he's made a couple of nice plays behind the plate. The last one going towards the fence to end the inning.
Yeah, the last two bottom half of the innings for the Raiders have ended on pop-outs to the catcher. And that first pitch to him is a strike. Next pitch. I believe that was called a strike.
Yeah, it was.
Brings us to 0-2.
Or 1-1.
Oh, okay. 1-1. Okay. One and 1. And now it's 1-2. On a ball that just clipped the low and away corner.
Neubauer taking a pretty good lead over there at first. We saw Thompson, Sawyer behind the plate.
And that's a swing and a miss for another strikeout for Hughes. Now one out runner on first. That'll bring up Ethan Thompson.
It's 5 strikeouts on the day for Hughes, but like I was saying, Neubauer over at first, their leadoff hitter. For New Ulm, taking a pretty big secondary. Sawyer.
I believe that's Seuss at first.
It is Seuss at first. Oh, you are right. It is Seuss at first. All over the place.
First pitch to Thompson, ball low and away.
But Sawyer's keeping an eye on him. Saw him fake a throw over there in the last at-bat. Now Hughes will take a look over there at him. We'll throw it over.
1-0 count to the New Ulm right fielder. Pitch. A little off speed, fouled off towards the Raiders dugout.
Assistant coach made a nice play over there.
And that ball's in there for a strike on the fastball. Brings us to 1-2.
New Ulm trying to take advantage here with the walk from Seuss.
1-2 pitch. Ball just outside.
They've been having trouble this season getting the offense going. That's what Head coach Kevin Briggs said that when his pitching is on, it always seems like something else is not working. It's been so hard for the Eagles to get all three phases working together.
And that was a ball just missed on a great curveball from Tyler Hughes. Brings us to full count, 1 out, runner on first.
And he continues to try and get that outside corner, but the home plate umpire will not give it to him.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Hughes' 6th strikeout in a day, but the runner does advance to second.
Sawyer didn't seem too concerned
Sawyer
about Seuss there.
Stepped off and looked at second base. Didn't even raise his hand to throw.
Seuss had a pretty good lead and was able to get a good jump on Hughes.
First pitch, the ball high.
That might be something New Ulm will be trying to do throughout the day. They've had a tough time getting runs across the plate, maybe trying to steal a couple bases, time things up well.
Next pitch popped up. Eschen running over, makes the catch in foul territory to end the inning. Eagles strand 1 on 1 walk. Game is tied 0-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
It'll be Blaine Olson going out for another inning of work for the New Ulm Eagles, leading off for the Raiders.
Game is tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
It's Austin Kep.
Kep took over in left field after 1 pitch for the injured Zach Moreland. Injury did not occur in this game. He's been injured for a while, but he was able to get his senior night appearance in.
Kep flew out in his last at-bat and had a big Owatonna series. Went 4 for 9. He had 2 hits in Game 2 with an RBI. And in Game 1 went 2 for 5, with a run and 3 RBIs.
Next pitch to Kep was high. Brings us to 2-0. Kep having a phenomenal season as a junior. Next pitch in there for strike.
This is a guy that Blaine Olson is probably going to try and pitch around. We saw him start him off with 2 straight balls, but
that's a curveball swung on, hit to shortstop, throw over to first in time, just in time as Kep has some surprising wheels. That'll bring up Jake Eschen.
And that time, Kep just out in front on the off-speed pitch and just rolled over to the shortstop. Made a nice play to get the speedy Austin Kep moving down that line.
First pitch to Eschen, taken for strike 1.
Eschen in the Owatonna series went 2 for 7 over 2 days.
Next pitch curveball taken for ball 1 brings us to 1-1. And Jake Eschen 1 out, no one on.
Both of those hits came in Game 2, that 4-3 exciting victory down in Owatonna.
Eschen just took a violent swing and 1 but missed, brings us to 1-2. We'll see if he dials it back at all here. Next pitch pops up into left field. Shortstop going back, left fielder coming in, camps under it, makes the catch as Eschen is retired.
Yeah, Ian Brudell out there able to come in and make the nice grab. Now it'll be Charlie Monahan digging in.
Charlie playing right field.
Monahan in the Owatonna series went 1 for 4 in game 2. Had one of the 4 RBIs in that game. Did not start in game 1.
Monahan swung on and missed. Get missed ball 1. So we're at 1-1. Next pitch swung on and misses. Monahan was way out ahead.
Yeah, he looks back and smiles at the umpire as he got fooled on that one.
Saw him say something as he swung. I'm going to try to repeat what I think it was. And he swings through another great curveball. Raiders 3 up, 3 down. We're tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going into the top of the 5th. You're watching Northfield Live.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Here in the top of the 5th, tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tyler Hughes still on the mound, as the hitter will be number 3, Jackson Bugler. Bugler playing second base for the New Ulm Eagles today. That ball is grounded out foul.
We've seen a lot of these Eagles way out in front of that off-speed pitch. We've seen the Raiders out in front of a lot of pitches as well. Both pitchers working their off-speed pitch very well so far here today.
Next pitch swung on and missed. Brings us to 0-2.
These batters just need to slow down.
Yeah, Hughes sitting at 6 strikeouts in the day, and there's his 7th swinging.
That high fastball again sped him up after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Yeah.
And sped him up for that high fastball able to get, like you said, his 7th strikeout of the game as he continues to deal for the Raiders on the bump.
That brings up Zach Hubbard. His first pitch was in there for a strike,
I believe it was.
Yeah. Next pitch, fly high and deep into right center. Kaiser running over, makes the catch on the run. Nice hit from Zach Hubbard, but Kaiser is there for the catch.
Able to give it a ride out there. But the speedy Kaiser over to make the grab over in right center for out number 2.
That brings up Caden Larson.
He struck out in his last at-bat back in the 3rd.
Larson playing first for the New Ulm Eagles. And the first pitch grounded up the middle. Geiger's there. Fields it, throws it on to first. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Raiders as they set down the New Ulm Eagles. Game's tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Planting season has arrived. Get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehoffs, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
is my passion. Even on the busiest days, I make time to lace up. When knee pain started to slow me down, I knew it was my move, and I chose the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Their personalized care was phenomenal. They listened to my concerns and took the time to explain my options. Thankfully, I didn't need surgery. With the right treatment and information on how to take care of my knee, I'm ready for the road ahead. I appreciate the extra care the orthopedics team gave me at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Game tied 0-0 to the Handy Big scoreboard. Both teams sitting at 1 hit apiece. Or no. That is Grant Malika. He is in for third baseman Nolan Thompson. Here on senior night, Grant Malika taking the field. And we are not seeing that 1 hit apiece. Raiders have the only hit on the game. First pitch, curveball. Inside for a strike.
This is Malika's fourth game this season. He has 2 at-bats, still looking for his first hit on the season. Worked a couple of walks and 4 plate appearances.
Next pitch, ball low.
The senior's getting a chance here today against the Eagles as the season continues to wind down to an end.
Next pitch popped up backwards.
We're just talking about how quickly this game is moving by. Both pitchers working well out on the mound.
Next pitch, Malika. Ground ball, third baseman fields it. Throw on to first. In time with a nice stretch for the first baseman to retire Grant Malika.
I mean, we're in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out.
Yeah.
We just hit the hour mark on this game.
That'll bring up catcher Gabe Sawyer.
Blaine Olson for the Eagles only at 50-something pitches.
Yeah, I think it was 54 going into the inning. Let's see what he got now. First pitch to Sawyer, ball low in the dirt. He's at 58 right now, and that was his 59th, actually. Next pitch to Sawyer. Ball high on the curveball. Low curveball and a high curveball to Sawyer. Brings us to 2-0 count. 1 out and nobody on. 2-0 count. Pitch to Sawyer. Ball high. Brings us 3-0.
Yeah, looks like the Raiders are in that take a strike approach as Sawyer works a 3-0 count.
And there's strike 1.
Taking all the way, does not get the green light.
Yeah.
As head coach Josh Spitzak looking to get his offense going here in the bottom of the 5th as the game continues to move on quickly.
That ball is flied and foul. Off past right field brings us to full count. Josh Spitzak, first-year head coach for the Raiders, was a assistant head coach at Randolph for a while under my uncle Chris Stanton.
Fun fact of the day.
Yeah. Full count pitch, ground to the third baseman. Throws it on to first to retire him.
And no one's really able to get some. We've seen a couple of solidly hit balls into the center field, but both defenses have been able to make some nice plays. Again, only 1 hit between the two teams through 4 2/3.
That'll bring up the DH, Joey Sickler. Joey, along with Grant Malika, played last season on the JV team. As a first pitch to him is fouled backwards.
And Sickler, like we said, in his first at-bat, doesn't have a whole lot of plate appearances this season, but getting a chance here on senior night.
Yeah, just 3 coming into the game. Next pitch, curveball, gets in there for a strike, brings us to 0-2.
Taking that off-speed pitch all the way. Now he's going to have to work behind in the count, now 0-2.
Next pitch to Sickler, taken just outside.
That's a tough pitch to take right there. Just barely missing that outside corner. Got a break there from the home plate umpire who hasn't called that pitch all night.
Great job by Sickler to recognize that. Next pitch lined into center field for a base hit. Joey Sigler has a Raiders' second base hit on the game, and his second as a varsity player.
So Joey Sickler on senior night delivers for the Raiders here in the bottom of the fifth. And now we'll flip back to the top of the lineup with Jake Geiger.
Yeah, Geiger had the Raiders' first hit going into the inning.
Raiders looking to spark something here in the bottom of the fifth.
Already bottom of the fifth.
It's been all zeros and not a whole lot of offense. Both pitchers working well so far tonight. Really working that off-speed pitch, getting a lot of batters way out in front.
Geiger grounds at the third baseman, who throws it on to first for the out to end the inning. Raiders strand one-on-one hit. We're still tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the sixth. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Grant Malka now in the game at third base. Grant going to Bemidji State after this year.
What's he studying? Do you know?
It does not say. Nope, can't find anything on there.
Undecided.
Major as far as we know. Or decided. First pitch from Hughes. In there for a strike. Batter is Graham Glazer.
And Glazer popped out in his last at-bat to the center fielder Cam Kaiser. Hughes throws in another off-speed pitch that skips in the dirt. As he continues to work that pitch, he's gotten a lot of Eagles way out in front to strike out. He has 7 on the night.
He was making sure the count was right, as the scoreboard has it as 2-0, but the count is 1-1. Ground ball to Grant Malika at third base. Throws it on to first for the out.
Yeah, Hughes jammed Glazer. Able to get him to roll over to the third baseman Malika for out number 1.
Yeah, Grant got a nice round of applause from the crowd for that, and we'll go to the top of the order with Parker Neubauer.
Neubauer grounded out to the shortstop. Geiger in his last at-bat is way out in front on that off-speed pitch.
Hughes got him way out in front as he just got barely a piece of that off the end of the bat. Oh, 1 count from Hughes. Curveball in there for a strike.
Great placement. Started up and in. Found its way middle. Neubauer got caught up looking.
Next pitch, fastball. Thought about it, but he will take it high for ball 1.
Yeah, sped him up with the high fastball after two straight off-speed pitches.
1-2, swung on and missed. Nope, got a piece of it.
Just really got a piece of it. Bounced out of the glove of Sawyer, but that kind of seems to be what Hughes is trying to do. He starts off with back-to-back off-speed pitches and then tries to speed him up and go high. That's what we've seen quite a bit in these at-bats.
Next pitch lined into left field as Kep fields it. And there's New Ulm's first hit of the game. I'll bring up Lou Seuss. We're number 1, playing third. We'll assume that someone mentioned that Hughes hasn't allowed a hit so far, which is why they got a hit.
He was going strong, throwing a no-hitter through 5, but Neubauer able to line one into left field to get the bats going for the Eagles here in the 6th.
Hughes' first pitch. Swung on a miss, went straight off of Sawyer's face mask, and he seems unfazed by it.
I don't think he even realized it. Just bounced right off the top of his mask. He's all right.
Yeah. Oh, one pitch from Hughes. He is laid down a bunt. Malka fields it, throws it on to first for the out. Nice play from Malka, taking what he could get.
Well, that's exactly what the Eagles need to do. Neither of these teams have really been able to get the offense going. But right there, Seuss able to throw down a sac bunt to move Neubauer over to second. Now the Eagles have a scoring chance here with their best hitter at the plate, Aiden Jensen.
Curveball, just low.
Aiden Jensen today, a couple of strikeouts, but he is the guy that Kevin Briggs highlighted in the pregame interview as a guy that he's been able to rely on this season when the offense hasn't been hot.
Pitch blow for ball 2, brings us to 2-0 as Jensen signaled to the man on second not to go. Pitch in there for a strike on the fastball.
Jensen didn't like that one. Thought that was a little high, but home plate umpire said otherwise. But New Ulm sitting at only 3 wins this season. Really need one here.
Here's a curveball swung and missed. Brings us to 2-2.
So now this is a spot for Jensen with a runner on. Scoring position with 2 outs. Behind the count, 2-2.
There's a fastball high, brings us to full count with 2 outs and a runner on second. That ball's popped up on the full count and out of play.
Yeah, Hughes doesn't want to give anything up to Jensen for him to drive and possibly bring in the game-leading run, but he also doesn't want to lose him here and give Ethan Thompson a chance in the cleanup spot.
Yeah. Next pitch from Hughes popped up and out of play. And pretty much the exact same spot.
Hughes two straight fastballs there to get that Jensen was able to foul off. See what he goes with here. Shakes off Sawyer twice.
That ball's hit high into left center. Kaiser camps under it. Makes the catch as Kep runs into him a little bit, but he's able to hold on. New Ulm strains 1-on-1 hit. Game tied 0-0 on the Henry's Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the 6th. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Looks like we will have the senior Oliver Hollerung hitting for senior second baseman Spencer Melgren here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, Hollerung getting a chance here on senior night in a big spot here in the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Blaine Olson back out for his 6th inning of work. And
Oliver going to the Milwaukee School of Engineering next year. As he hasn't started a lot of games, but he's played in a lot of games this year for the Raiders.
He's been asked to get the inning started here for the Raiders after the offense has been quiet. Only 2 hits so far against the righty Blaine Olson.
First pitch to Hallerung. Curveball popped up. Shortstop going back. Left fielder coming in. Left fielder makes the catch. Hallerung swings at the first pitch but flies out to the left fielder. And that brings up center fielder Cam Kaiser.
Yeah, just out in front on that pitch. First pitch he saw in the game. Just popped it straight up to shallow left. Left fielder's able to come in and make a grab. That will be Cam Kaiser.
First pitch fastball in there for a strike.
This is Olson's third time through the lineup. This is the third time that Cam Kaiser has a good look at him. We'll see what he's hunting here.
Next pitch fastball low.
He's got to stay patient. He knows Olson's given up quite a few walks so far to the Raiders. And got to stay patient up there and wait back on something he likes.
That pitch is rocketed into right field. Right fielder going over, can't get there. Kaiser rounding first. Right fielder picks it up as Kaiser goes to second, rounding second into third. As Cam Kaiser will have a stand-up triple with one out.
And that's exactly what the Raiders needed. Cam Kaiser sitting on the off-speed pitch from Olson. Got one and sent it the other way. And big Seckler field out here made it tough for the right fielder to go down to the corner and grab it. Cam Kaiser with the speed able to get to third.
I believe that is his fifth triple on the season.
That's a one-out triple, and here comes Kevin Briggs to go on out and talk to Blaine Olson. See if he goes with the pitching change here, as this is Olson's sixth inning of work.
We don't have a view of the New Ulm bullpen, so we're not sure if they had anyone warming up.
Yeah, they have. They've had somebody back here warming up behind the dugout and down the line, but it looks like he's going to stick with him here. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he will stay out there to face Austin Kep.
And Blaine Olson has been solid all night, but you got Austin Kep coming to the plate, the hottest hitter for the Raiders this season, leading the team in average and just about every other offensive category. And now he has a chance with just a simple fly ball to score Kaiser.
Yeah, I mean, Kep's power, Kaiser's speed, any fly ball anywhere would work. And that ball is going but foul. If it was fair, it definitely would have worked.
Infield is in. If it's a ground ball, the play will be at the plate to try and cut down Kaiser.
Yeah, infield's in, but outfield is pretty deep, as there's plenty of real estate in there. A one pitch in there for strike two.
Kept in like that one. He knows that Hughes hasn't gotten a lot of those outside pitches called.
Yeah.
Took that fastball on the outside corner, but it was called for a strike. Now he's behind the count 0-2.
One out, Kaiser on third. The 0-2 pitch outside.
Good patience by Kep. He knows he's in a big spot here. He knows spotlight is on him. Got that high fastball, took it outside.
Good pitch by New Ulm, too, to know that he got the last one outside, called strike, and then he goes just a little bit farther trying to get Kep to swing and miss.
1-2 pitch. Low.
Just below the knees. Close pitch there.
2-2 count to Austin Kep. Olson gets the sign, comes set, and pitches the ball. Curveball lined into center field. Center field's run over. Can't make the catch. Kaiser will score easily as Austin Kep has a one-run single.
Big spot for Austin Kep, and he delivers on the off-speed pitch. That's two straight at-bats where the Raiders have been able to get good contact on the off-speed. There, Austin Kep with a line drive to center that just dropped in front of him. Kaiser was scoring anyway, no matter what if it was caught or not. But now the Raiders can keep it moving with Kep on first and Eschen to the plate.
Yeah. Eschen at bat. Curveball ripped into right field. Past the glove of the outstretched second baseman as he has a single and Kep moves to second.
That's another off-speed pitch. Eschen was able to tee it up and drive it into right field. Now here comes Briggs. Looks like he will go to the bullpen now.
Looks like Andy Block is going to fill in for Gabe Sawyer. Or Charlie Monahan, excuse me.
So it's 1-0 Raiders. When we come back, we'll talk about the new Eagles pitcher. We're watching Northfield Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
The snow seems to be melting, and spring is just around the corner. So make sure your car is ready to jump into the warming weather with Witt Brothers. Witt Brothers will give you the confidence you need and deserve in your ride as you spring forward with the best service and parts for your car. Don't let those potholes rattle your peace of mind, and may this spring bring a smooth ride. For all of your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Senior Andy Block will fill in for Charlie Monahan here and face the new pitcher. Pitcher is Landon Barstad.
Barstad's at third.
Or Barstad moved to third, excuse me. The third baseman, Luke Seuss, moved onto the mound.
It looks like Luke Seuss, big right-handed pitcher. Obviously has a big arm as he has to play the hot corner.
Yeah, pretty over-the-top delivery from him.
And Andy Block will get the chance with runners on. First and second and one out to keep the inning alive for the Raiders. Their bats come alive here in this inning. 3 hits after the big triple from Cam Kaiser, and then a single that dropped in front of the center fielder for Kep that drove home Kaiser. And then Ashton was able to line one the other way. That's how we stand first and second with one out, and the senior Andy Block coming to the plate. Block used to also run cross country and track. He was a hurdler, but has decided to stick with baseball last couple of years.
Throws over to second, but Austin Kep back in time.
Kep probably not the biggest threat to steal third here, but taking a pretty sizable lead over there with the shortstop playing over.
First pitch to Block in there for a strike as catcher comes out to talk to the pitcher. I don't know if there was a confusion or if they just don't want to risk missing a throw. He just handed the ball. No words were spoken. Andy Block not had too many at-bats this season. Swings to the 0-1, brings Stone 2.
Yeah, Block's got a lot of speed this season. I mean, he has a lot of speed overall, as we said. He ran cross-country and track. Once he gets on, he's a real base running threat.
Oh-2 pitch.
Long wait. Yeah. Seuss took a long wait looking back at Kep.
Yeah.
A bit of a chicken fight there. Andy Block called time.
Oh-2 pitch. Low and away.
Good take there by Block. Pitcher Seuss is going to have to come downhill on Block. Not the tallest guy in the world, but good take there on that outside corner in the dirt.
Andy going to the U of M Duluth next year. He'll face a 1-2 count. Fouled off towards the first base dugout.
AJ heard you. He's coming after you there at the foul ball.
I think so. Didn't like my comment. It's all right, Andy. Still got a whole lot of power.
He did do a season of weightlifting in his junior year. Curved ball. Ripped into the shortstop. And he bobbles it. Throws on to second base. And he's safe. Everyone's safe. As Andy Block is safe at first. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Yeah, the shortstop's been having a tough time over there. That's his second error of the game. He's bobbled a couple of them. That's the shortstop, Graham Glaser.
Can't even really say it was very close to the lip either. Here's Grant Malika. And it looks like we'll have a runner out on second for Jake Eschen.
Is that Teagan?
That is Teagan.
Teagan Melgren out to pinch a run for Eschen, the catcher.
First baseman.
Oh, sorry, first baseman.
So, yeah, courtesy.
Infield in for Malika with the bases juiced and 1 out.
Pitch swung on, hit deep into left field. That should be enough to score a run. Left fielder catches it, kept coming home, and he has a stand-up score. As Grant Malika has a sac fly.
Sack RBI for Malika. Kep appreciates it. He gets a run in his score box. Now it's 2-0 Raiders. Runners in first and second for
still Gabe Sawyer.
So now this is the catcher, Gabe Sawyer. Now he has a chance to, with runners on, first and second and 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Raiders with a big inning here after no runs were scored through 5.5.
Saw Isaiah Steiner warming up in the Raiders bullpen a little early, but looks like he's finished that. First pitch, strike in there in the lower part of the plate. One pitch, ball low, going, and safe.
Yeah, a little
Third
bit
baseman,
of a
didn't have the ball apparently.
yeah, a little bit of a late go on Melgren. He saw the ball in the dirt, waited a second to make sure it went up the line, then took off. A close play at first. Jensen with a great throw over there, third baseman. Just could not handle it as Melgren slid in to take third base. Andy Block moved to second on the play as well.
Yeah, Block heads up, moves over to second. 1-1 pitch to Gabe Sawyer. That's ball high. Brings us to 2-1 with 2 outs, runners on second and third. At bat, we have Joey Sickler. Or on deck, we have Joey Sickler, excuse me. At bat is Gabe Sawyer. That pitch is popped up high. Melgren running home. And no one catches it. Andy Block scores, jumping over the catcher's glove. And the Raiders take a 4-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Miscommunication by the third baseman, pitcher, and catcher.
I think that.
And a base hit that landed about 3 feet in front of home plate. Scores 2.
So I think that was a great play by Teagan Melgren there on the base runner. I think the pitcher was going to take it. Then the catcher realized he had to get out of the way of Melgren, so the pitcher thought the catcher was running out to take it. As we will see, I believe that is Daniel Warden running for Joey Sickler. Or Gabe Sawyer, excuse me. Joey Sickler, the batter.
And that was just a great job by Andy Block as well. He did not stop.
Yeah.
Went second to home and avoided the tag at the plate as well.
Catcher's glove. And that ball's past the catcher. Warden goes into second easily.
The pitching for New Ulm was going so well.
Yeah.
I mean, Blaine Olson went 5 1/3 with only a couple hits allowed, and then the Raider bats caught some heat after the Cam Kaiser triple. And since then, it's been all Raiders.
Raiders up 4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitch low in the dirt past the catcher. Warden gets into third, standing up. Rounds third Beasley as he'll stay there. And we're at 2-0.
Now Warden's just 90 feet away from making this a 5-0 game.
Yeah.
Couple of pass balls allowed by New Ulm to get Warden first to third. And it's 2-0 on Joey Sickler. The chance for an RBI.
And that ball's in the dirt, but the catcher blocks it.
Great block there by Jensen after back-to-back pass balls, able to keep that one in front of him.
Warden was very ready to take home there. But holds himself back, and we have 3-0 to Joey Sickler. So he has a take sign all the way here. And there's strike one.
And despite building up a 4-0 lead, Raiders still going to be playing smart. They don't want to take off the pedal now.
3-1, ball low, walk for Joey Sickler.
Yeah, no letting off the pedal yet for the Raiders. Big inning, 4 runs, but New Ulm has been notorious for staying in games all the way through 7, so continue to keep the pedal to the metal as Jake Geiger comes to the plate with runners on first and third and 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, we saw the catcher come out and talk to their pitcher real quick. That's 2 outs, runner on the corner for Jake Geiger, leadoff hitter for the Raiders. Swung on and missed.
And way out in front of that one that just dipped in a first pitch swing as well.
Yeah, it's not something you'll see from Jake Geiger very often. Assuming Spitzak told him to be a little aggressive here on the first pitch. Next pitch popped up. First baseman running over into foul ground. On the line, makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. Raiders score 4 on 4 hits. Strand 2 take a 4-0 lead in the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
And we are back to Raiders Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. In for the Raiders to pitch is senior closer Isaiah Steiner.
As we go to the top of the 7th, look to close things out. New Ulm down to their final 3 outs. As you said, the senior and the artist, Isaiah Steiner, coming into the ball game.
Great artist, too, along with a great closer. He is going to South Dakota State after the year. I believe he is the 12th and final senior to enter this game. I think we've seen everyone.
Steiner.
Raiders senior night.
Steiner on the mound. Sawyer behind the plate. Malika at third. Oliver Hollerung at second. Eshin at first. Block and right. And Cam and Austin. Cam Austin and Jake Geiger are still juniors, so they still have another year. They're in the field of play as well.
Yeah, Steiner been a dominant closer all year. And with the Raiders having a 4-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, we'll expect them to close out pretty easily. But you never know.
Yeah, New Ulm.
Leadoff batter for New Ulm will be Ethan Thompson, right fielder. We're in number 8.
Thompson, tough day today. A couple of strikeouts. Well, looking to keep this game alive for the Eagles as we start at the top of the 7th with them down by 4.
First pitch from Steiner. Brushes the batter off the plate. Get him to do a 180. And ball 1. One 0 pitch. In there. Brings us to 1-1. One pitch, ball high on the curveball.
And tried to go with the off-speed pitch after 2 straight fastballs. Just slipped out of the hand, went high for ball 2.
There's a ball high, brings us 3-1. When I first saw some of Steiner's drawings on Instagram, I thought that they were showing off his photography skills.
Yeah, I had no idea that Steiner could draw like that. Very talented senior class this one is.
Yeah. That ball over Hollerung's head into right field for a base hit. Block throws it in. And New Ulm has a leadoff single.
That's their second hit of the ball game. Like we said, New Ulm notorious for staying in these games late, and right there, Ethan Thompson lining one into right field for a base hit. This game is far from over.
Yeah, New Ulm will not go down laying down, as the hitter is Ian Berdali playing left fielder number 10. First pitch ball high on the fastball.
Steiner dealing with some command issues through the first couple of batters. Looking to reel in that fastball that he started off first batter with.
That ball is grounded back to Steiner. Fields it, throws it on to one for the out. As Eschen comes out, makes sure the runner doesn't go farther than second.
Yeah, nice play. Nice play by Steiner. Able to get his fastball over the plate there after a couple of balls sailed on him. Then able to come off the mound. Made a nice PFP play over to first for out number one.
Batter is Jackson Berger. First pitch, ball high. Jackson wearing number 3, playing second base.
He has a walk and a strikeout on the night so far.
That ball grounded foul, third base. As Malika fields it, throws it back in. 1-1 count. Steiner waiting for the sign. Gets it, comes set, looks at the runner on second, and pitches. That ball's popped up. High ball into right field. Eschen making a great run, and it is foul. Just barely foul. As Eschen probably ran around 100 feet for that one. But we'll go to 1-2 instead.
Steiner has a couple of options here.
Yeah, he can really go anywhere.
Ahead in the count 1-2. We do have a runner in scoring position. We're at second. But with the 4-0 lead, will not be afraid to go with the off-speed in the dirt.
And that ball's foul tipped into the ground and back.
Went fastball at the knees there. Got a foul tip just off of Gabe Sawyer's glove. So we'll do it again here, 1-2.
Next pitch from Steiner. Ball outside, brings us 2-2.
Try to go off speed there, low and away. Not biting.
One out, runner on second, 2-2 count from Steiner. Looking to close this game out. That ball lined through into left field. Runner stays at third. Runner's on the corner now with one out.
Surprised that Briggs did not send Thompson there.
Yeah.
Would have been a tough play for Kep to make. He does have a big arm out there and left, but down 4-0 because then we got 2 outs to play with.
Then we have Zap Hubbard.
Could have been a chance there for the Eagles to get on the board, but nonetheless, first and third, 1 out here after the Jackson Bugler base hit.
Next pitch, ball inside.
Now the double play is in play here.
1-0 pitch. Just outside. Umpire not been calling that all day as we move to 2-0.
Zach Hubbard got a hold of the ball last at bat and flew out to the center fielder Kaiser.
Yeah, that ball's popped up and out of play. And we are at 2-1.
Steiner looking to close things out here on senior night before the Raiders hit the road to take on the Red Wing Wingers later on this week.
That ball's popped up backwards. Sawyer takes his mask off and hits off the top of the first layer, the fence in the back for the netting for strike 2.
Raiders actually taking on Red Wing tomorrow.
It's nice that we have that netting fixed out there, or else that could have been on someone's head. 2-2 pitch, curveball, just high. Beautiful pitch from Steiner there. Brings us to full count.
Started high, came down as it crossed the plate. Gabe Sawyer tried to give it a nice frame. Umpire not biting.
Full count pitch, swung through and missed for the second out of the inning.
Great at bat.
By Zach Hubbard there, yeah. He really worked it.
Great pitch sequence there by Steiner. Worked the count full. Able to get the high fastball strikeout there.
New Ulm down to their last out with Caden Larson coming up to hit. Raiders up 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. First pitch fastball in there for strike 1.
Raider dugout on their feet, sensing a victory is near.
As Steiner gets some cheers on from a dog. Curveball in there for strike 2.
Eagles now down to their final strike. Raiders looking to improve to 11-4 this season.
And the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Geiger fields it. Steps on second to end the game. Raiders win 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. In the last inning, New Ulm stranded 2 on 2 hits, but could not muster a run. We will be back for a post-game recap.
Yeah, for the Service Master by Hyatt post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. We will be back in 1 minute.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Hyatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we're back for the post-game recap of the Raiders' 4-0 win over the New Ulm Eagles. Raiders win off the back of a great pitching performance by Tyler Hughes, who struck out 7 through 6 scoreless innings, only allowing 1 hit and walking 2. Raiders got all 4 runs in a big top of the 7th, which was led off by Cam Kaiser triple, which really let him start off the score in there. Or no, it was the top of the 6th, bottom of the 6th, excuse me. There we go. That's the number I was looking for. Out of the Raiders' 4 runs, only 1 was earned after a E6 in the Andy Block at bat, loaded the bases up, and 1 was brought home on a Grant Malika sac fly, and 2 more were brought home on a weird Gabe Sawyer pop fly infield single, which is a single just because no one really called the ball and went for it.
Yeah, did they? I guess that might have been called an error there on that weird. It was like 4 feet out in front of home plate.
No one even really stuck their glove out there for it though, so I called it a hit.
Give it to him.
Yeah,
might as well give it to him.
Why not?
Yeah, it was a reach down error, is what it was scored as.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bottom of the 6th inning was a big one, like you said, led off by that Cam Kaiser triple, drove him home, and then the Raider bats just came alive after only having 2 hits going into that inning. They piled up 3 and forced a couple of errors as well to put up a 4 spot, and that's all the Raiders needed. They improved to 12-4 this season. Doesn't go towards the points. Obviously, that's what Raider fans are looking at, just behind Mayo in the Big Nine standings, looking for a conference title. But looking ahead for Northfield, they have a lot of the rest of the way. It's the Big Nine.
Yeah, tomorrow's Century. Tomorrow's Red Wing, and then Thursday's Century, and then next Monday a doubleheader versus Mayo.
Yeah, so they'll look to get one more against the Wingers tomorrow night. That will be in Red Wing. Then they'll come home for Century, and then the doubleheader against Mayo. I believe all 3 of those games will be broadcasted on Northfield
Yeah, we're
Live.
not tomorrow. Let's see. Tonight we're going to do girls lacrosse senior night. So right after this one, you can tune in for that. And then tomorrow, I think we're doing girls softball. Maybe I don't remember now off the top of my head. I should have looked at that. Go
to the NorthfieldLive.com website, which
and
we're
then
on right
Thursday,
now.
Thursday we will do the Century game, and then Friday I think we're off, and then Saturday I plan on doing the spring choir concert. So that's normally a really good choir concert. And then Monday we will be doing the doubleheader, hopefully from here, instead of, I don't know if they're going to try and squeeze in a doubleheader from the high school or not. We'll wait to see.
Yeah, Raiders on an 8-game win streak in conference, so they'll take that into Red Wing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a big game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big one for the Raiders, and a big win here against the New Ulm Eagles. 4-0 your final score. Tyler Hughes gets the win. The post-game cleanup is brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Thank you for watching NorthfieldLive.com. From all of us here at Northfield Live, we will see you